world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Northern Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing the killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this orca encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
Sit down. Okay, let's go.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Wonder, and today our wheels are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eye is located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. The eye is actually located just in front, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas as they swim and also can help regulate body temperature. body are called pectoral flippers, and these are used mainly for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers also have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes, and the flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds close to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps at the surface of the water are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Loop slaps are another form of communication the killer whale uses in the wild. Communicators, so it's no surprise that they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Watches our whales show you a similar movement and behavior right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water.
Oh no!
You can see our whales showing you the same wave-making technique at the front of the pool, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting strategies killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you've just seen these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you get to experience it firsthand. Luckily for those of you in the lower rows, today you're going to get to feel the ultimate power of the killer whale. But brace yourselves, because I'm sure as you know, that water is chilly at 55 degrees.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Keet. Show it to us.
Because killer whales are found in every part of the ocean, it's no surprise they feed on all types of prey, including other whales. Look, the blue whale that you see on the screen in front of you is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whale. So, how does an orca this size prey on a whale that size out in the wild? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend a lot of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the killer whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their belly on rocks when they can. We see our animals exhibit the same behavior here, just like whales in British Columbia.
What are they gonna do?
Hey, make it.
You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish, but today I think these orcas might just be stunning all of you. Relationships that help us provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. All of the whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, we can ask them to roll over and show us their tail flukes. This is helpful if we ever need to obtain a blood sample. They'll even slide out onto a scale, as you can see Orca doing in the video. We weigh our whales every week to make sure calves are growing properly and the adults are maintaining a healthy weight. They'll even allow us to obtain a breath sample from their blowhole. All these behaviors possible due to the trusted relationships that we build here together, day after day at SeaWorld. And now we're going to slow things down for just a minute. I'd like to introduce you to one of the members of our pod. Everybody, this is Corky. Corky is the oldest whale in our pod. She is 56. Despite her age, she is still one of our most athletic animals. Over the years, she and the rest of our San Diego pod have inspired millions and have participated in past and present research projects, all aimed at helping their wild counterparts. We challenge our whales every day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world.
All the whales just fill it up and spray it to make it rain here.
If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Shouka with the tandem. Good job, Corky.
Once again, thank you for joining us at Orca Encounters. We hope that this presentation has helped give you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent. And as always, we do hope that you enjoy the rest of your visit here at SeaWorld San Diego.